check, 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 check. Okay. All right. Check one. Okay, check.
finding McCraven. Pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset. Puts it up off the glass. Good.
Out to Hallie Crockett. Her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Still backing and backing. Gets stalled again. And picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards. Taken away by Parker. Followed out a goal!
Parker tees up Brody Schultz. Right-handed dribble goes to Reichel. Deep three-pointer on the way. That's good.
Up the floor. Severson over to Bevins. All alone. Steps up. Shoots the 3, and it's good.
Ulstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Climax Shelley High School, where we've got boys high school basketball coming up for you with the Crookston Pirates taking on the Climax Fisher Knights. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Both teams coming in the midst of a bit of a dry spell. Crookston has lost 4 of their last 5 games. Their last defeat coming on Monday night at Dilworth Glendon Felton by a score of 83-47. Climax Fisher has lost 6 in a row. The Knights fell to Winnemac 85-32 here on Tuesday night. Climax Fisher 2-9 overall. Crookston 4-7 overall. Earlier today, it was Crookston winning the junior varsity game by a score of 56-26. We'll hear from the coaches in tonight's game, Greg Garman of Crookston and Alex Wenzel of Climax Fisher, and we'll do that after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Climax as we get ready for boys high school basketball between Crookston and Climax Fisher. Alex Wenzel is the coach of the Climax Fisher Knights. Tell me about your season.
Yeah, we've had our ups and downs. We've played well in a few games and played not so well in some other games, and I think it just comes down to us making our fundamentals priority for sure.
Who are some of the guys that have stood out for you? I know I've heard a bit about Ethan Evans, a junior guard.
Yes, yeah, him and Ryan Morse are kind of our, I guess you'd say, our point getters. But I'm looking for our younger kids to step up here too. We got a couple 8th graders. And we're a young team, but anybody can make a play on any given night.
And just 3 seniors on the roster, only 2 of them will be available tonight. Dylan Corinna is absent because of a death in the family, I understand. So a really young team to try to compete in this conference.
Yeah. Every night's a new piece of the puzzle for us, for sure. We're just trying to find 5 guys that can mesh really well together, and these younger kids are getting good quality varsity time, which is important as well.
Now today you play Crookston, a bigger school. I'm not sure of my classes off the top of my head whether they're in the same class as Climax Fisher. I wouldn't think so, but then again, you never know with enrollments and so on and so forth. What do you know about them?
Yeah, they're a 2A school, so they're hair bigger than us. But it's always a fun time playing Crookston. Back when I played for Fisher Climax, we always looked forward to playing Crookston. It's your next door neighbor, right? So, a lot of the kids that are playing. It's fun. I know the head coach. He's been there for a long time. He's a good coach. He's always fun to play against, and it's really fun to have a little rivalry inside a few miles, 10 miles, I think. So yeah, it's been really fun.
What will be the important things for you tonight?
Yeah, controlling the ball. If we can just hang on to the ball, work the ball around in our offense, I think that's going to be key. If we start getting jumpy and throwing the ball away, I think that's really, really going to hurt us tonight.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That's Alex Wenzel, coach of the Climax Fisher Knights. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com. One. Back to Climax. We've got Climax Fisher taking on Crookston tonight in boys high school basketball. Greg Garman is the coach of the Crookston Pirates. 4-7 on the season. Could you talk about how the year has gone?
Well, sort of up and down like the record indicates. We play okay sometimes, and then we don't compete very well other games, and we just got to figure it all out and get everybody clicking on the same night and having them on the same page.
Who are some of the guys that have stood out for you so far?
Well, Hunter Nicholas is having a good year for us in the post, and then Reggie, Ryan, Tanner have played well at times, not as consistent as we want them to be, but they're hopefully coming on now and sort of getting it figured out as to what it means to start and play a lot of varsity minutes. And then Isaac Tomford has had a few games where he's scored well, and then other games he struggles to score, so we got to find a way to get him and keep him going night in and night out.
Now, your last game was against Dilworth Glindenfelton on Monday night, and you came out in the short end there, 83-47. What had happened on that night?
Well, they shot well, and we didn't, and they got a little more size than we do, and used that. And we played all right. I felt early on, probably half of the first half, we played okay, and then it started to slip on us, and we couldn't get it back. And we turned it over a few too many times against their pressure, and we needed to, we need to take care of the ball and get every possession we can, because we struggle to score. We're not a high-powered offensive team, and we need every possession we can to get a crack at scoring.
Now tonight, Climax Fisher, a team that's having some struggles of their own, and it's kind of a neighborly rivalry, I understand.
Yeah, it probably is, just because of the proximity of the towns. Our kids know their kids and vice versa, and I don't know. I haven't watched much video on them, and I don't know if they've seen much of ours. But we got to be ready to go, and hopefully we can get Hunter going a little bit, and get our other kids taking care of the ball and doing the right things at the right time.
You mentioned taking care of the ball. What will be some other important things?
Well, we got to defend well, and we got to shoot well. Any night you shoot well, it certainly helps everything else. And then we got to rebound well, and if we don't do those things, then it's usually a long night of basketball for anybody who doesn't do those things well.
All right, best of luck.
You bet. Thank you.
That's Greg Garman, coach of the Crookston Pirates. We'll come back for the starting lineups. Crookston taking on Climax Fisher in boys high school basketball after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
And Joe Lancello with you here. And it seems we've had a technical gremlin come in here and steal all the video commercials. We apologize for that. And hopefully we can get that situation squared away very soon. Again, boys basketball here with Crookston taking on Climax Fisher. And here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for Crookston, number 1 is Reggie Windjam, a 6'1 freshman. Number 2 is Ryan Abel, a 5'10 senior. Number 12, Tanner Geese, a 5'10 senior. Number 51, Isaac Tomford, is a 6'1 junior. And Hunter Nicholas, a 6'3 sophomore, rounds out the starting 5 for the Crookston Pirates. Greg Garman is the coach of Crookston. The Pirates 4-7 on the season, and they've lost 4 of their last 5. Now for the Climax Fisher Knights. The original starting lineup I had was number 12, Tyler Evans, a 6'1", 8th grader. Number 21, Cadence Laurie, a 5'10 senior. 23, Ryan Morris, a 6'2 junior. 24, Branson Solheim, a 5'8 freshman. And 25, Ethan Evans, a 5'11 junior. Alex Wenzel, the coach of Climax Fisher, the Knights 2-9 overall, and 1-2 in Pine to Prairie Conference play. This is a non-conference game for the Knights. Climax Fisher is without senior Dylan Corinta this evening because of a death in his family. We send our best wishes and prayers to his family. And my camera operator seems to want to do some dancing rather than running the camera. All right, the Fisher. Just a reminder that Crookston will be in action tomorrow. Another road game for the Pirates. They'll head up to East Grand Forks. Climax Fisher's next game will be on Tuesday night against Warren Alvarado Oslo, and that game will be played in Fisher. And a reminder of another big game coming up tomorrow on yourliveevent.com. A big high school basketball matchup for the boys with a couple of top 10 teams as undefeated Grafton travels to Thompson. We'll have that on yourliveevent.com, 7:30 for the tip-off, JV game at 6. And plenty more games to find. Just go to yourliveevent.com. And you can also get a look at the coaches show on yourliveevent.com. That airs first running every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Got some West Fargo girls hockey to talk about. And plenty of girls and boys basketball to speak about as well. That's on yourliveevent.com. And right now we will have the protocol of the national anthem and then the starting lineups.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Ziegler Ag Equipment has these new trades, two 35-foot versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high-flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Welcome back to Climax. Joe Lancello with you. Crookston Pirates being introduced in the traveling white jerseys with navy blue and gold. Number 1 is Reggie Winjum. Number 2, Ryan Abel. Number 12, Tyler Geese, just introduced. Isaac Tomford, a 6'1 junior, coming out now. Why they would frisk him before coming out of the court, I don't know. And Hunter Nicholas, a 6'3 sophomore, rounding out the Pirate 5. They are coached by Greg Garman. And now the Climax Fisher Knights will be in the home black outfits with gray letters and numbers and gray and white trim. Cadence Laurie is a 5'10 senior. 23, Ryan Morris, a 6'2 junior. 24, Branson Solheim, a 5'8 freshman. 25 is Ethan Evans, a 5'11 junior. And I understand Luis Gonzalez, number 54, was a game-time decision, but the 6'3 senior apparently is the one who's going to be playing. Alex Wenzel, the coach of Climax Fisher, the Knights 2-9 on the season. Nicholas at 6'3", Gonzalez at 6'3" to jump center here. And the tap control by the Pirates, who'll go from left to right. 3 on the way from the right corner is good by Isaac Tomford. Pass tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Knights. Inbound for Morris. Gonzalez overshot the basket. Nice save to Solheim, who'll shoot a 3. That's short. Solheim gets his own rebound. Ball tipped away, controlled by Laurie. Jumper no good. Another offensive rebound for the Knights. 4th time around, the shot by Ethan Evans is no good. And here come Crookston the other way. He's yo-yoing the dribble up top. Looks like a 1-3-1 zone from the Knights to start things off. Windjam for Geese. Nicholas popped out high, now seeing some room to drive. Is Reggie Windjam, and he'll score. Crookston off to a 5-0 start. About a minute and a half into the opening half, and a takeaway. The steal by Geese. Abed missing from in close. Here's Windjam driving, laying it up and in. Windjam with 4, 7-0 in favor of Crookston. Not quite 2 minutes in. Morris for Solheim, left corner, swing it back out for Morris. Here's a 3. Doesn't get it, and Tomford the rebound. Windjam down the near sideline. 3 on the way from the right corner, overshot this time by Tomford. Knights get the rebound. Morris around a screen, pick and roll for Ethan Evans, scores. Ethan Evans gets the Knights on the board, trailing 7-2. Windjam from the top. Entry pass Nicholas, turnaround, drops in. First bucket for Hunter Nicholas. Pirates equal their biggest lead at 9-2, and there's pressure in the backcourt. Morris into the lane, dumping it off. But out of bounds, second Climax Fisher turnover. Into the game now for Crookston. Number 31 is Jack Everett, a 6'1 sophomore. As Tomford will check out. Hobble dribbling toward the lane, threw it behind Windjam, out of bounds. First turnover against the Pirates. 9-2 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Whoop. Beg your pardon, that ball is going to stay with Crookston. Windjam, baseline jumper, overshot it. And nice job by Ethan Evans to take the rebound away. Long ball cut by Solheim, but then his pass broken up and taken away by Abel. Third turnover against the Knights. Nicholas fell because he was fouled apparently. Foul is on Luis Gonzalez of Climax Fisher. That's his first foul, first team foul. Pirates on the inbound baseline right. Abel throws it, caught by Nicholas. Swinging to the far side, almost to steal. Geese driving. Ball tipped out of bounds. It will stay with the Pirates. Geese on the throw-in. Windjam for Abed. Nicholas steps out. Abo left wing. Everett around the screen. Back for Windjam. Pirates showing good patience. He is in the left wing. Backs up on the dribble. Everett. Nicholas in the block. Shot didn't go. Rebound collected by Ethan Evans. Everett trying to bolt through the crowd and is fouled. 2 free throws for junior Ethan Evans. Hunter Nicholas, the Crookston foul, his first and the first on the Pirates. Evans with the first free throw. He's got all 3 Climax Fisher points. Isaac Tomford, 51, back in the game for Crookston, replacing Nicholas. Second Evans free throw and out. Rebound. Gonzalez up and in. Nice job on the offensive glass by Luis Gonzalez. And the Knights within 9-5. Tomford splitting the crowd, missing but fouled. And Isaac Tomford will get a couple of free throws with 13:15 to go in the half. Cadence Lurie committing the foul for Climax Fisher. That's his first and the team's second. Tomford hitting the first. Climax Fisher substitution, number 14, Ty Torrance, a freshman, comes in for Gonzalez. Second Tomford free throw, no good. Rebound tipped, loose. Finally controlled by Solheim. Knights down 10-5. Morris for Laurie. Pulls up, shot deflected, and Tomford comes down with it. Windjam. Long range shot doesn't go. An attempt to save the rebound does not work. It will be Climax Fisher basketball. Full court pressure now from Crookston. Ball tipped out of bounds and the pressure pays off. Fourth turnover against the Knights. It's Crookston basketball with 12:38 to go in the half and the Pirates up 10-5. Everett for Geese. Geese will go around the arc to the right. Find Tomford, whose pass is astray, but last touch by one of the Knights. Crookston will keep it with 12:20 to go in the half. Abel on the inbound. Finds Geese in the left corner. 3 on the way. Too strong. And the rebound, Laurie. 10-3 rebounding edge for Climax Fisher, and we got a foul. It's on Cadence Laurie of the Knights, his second and the third on Climax Fisher. And 2 free throws coming for sophomore Jack Everett. .22, Gabe Wenzel, a sophomore, into the game now for Climax Fisher. He's the nephew of Coach Alex Wenzel. Everett's second free throw up and in. He got 1 of 2. That's his first point of the day. 11-5 Crookston. Ryan Morris for Ethan Evans. He'll shoot the 3 and hit it. Ethan Evans with 6 of Climax Fisher's 8 points. And the Knights within 3. Abel left wing. Finds Tomford, who got hammered. And will shoot 2. Branson Solheim commits the foul for the Knights. That's his first and the team's 4th. Isaac Tomford, a 6'1 junior, 1 of 2 at the line today. He's got 4 points. And makes the first. 20, Caden Boyk, a 5'10 junior, into the game for the first time for the Pirates. And 55, Hunter Nicholas comes back in. And Tomford gets the roll on the second free throw. Got them both. 13-8 Crookston. Ethan Evans. Pass broken up. Right baseline jumper is good by Caden Boyk, just into the game. 15-8. Pirates equal their biggest lead, and coming back the other way is freshman Branson Solheim with a bucket. His first of the game. 15-10 Crookston, 11 minutes to go to halftime. Finding room to drive was Gee's shot no good. Put back no. And Morris runs down the rebound. Drive by Gonzalez, who's back in, is no good. And here come the Pirates the other way. Thrown away. That'll be turnover number 1 against Crookston. Knights have the ball with 10:41 to go in the half, trailing 15-10. Still pressure in the backcourt from Crookston. Morris around a screen. Going all the way and fouled. He'll shoot 2. Nice drive by Ryan Morris. The foul is on Isaac Tomford, his first and the second on the Pirates. Morris, a 6'2 junior, looking for his first point of the game. And has it. For Climax Fisher, 21, Cadence Lurie checking back in, and Solheim will get a break. Morris' second free throw off the back iron, no good. And Caden Boyk runs down the rebound. Boyk's pass picked off. Morris took a hit, and he'll get 2 free throws for it. Boyk commits the foul, his first. That's 3 on Crookston. Morris made 1 of 2 at the line a moment ago, trying to cut a 4-point deficit. First free throw good. For Crookston, number 2, Ryan Obel back in the game. Windjam will check out. Number 10, Gavin Winger, a 6-foot senior in the game for the first time for the Pirates. Morris with 1 of 2 again, and Tomford the rebound. 15-12 in favor of Crookston. Nice block by Gonzalez. Nicholas with a 3, that's an air ball. And a foul on Crookston. Fourteen fouls on the Pirates. This one is on Ryan Obel. He's first. Knights basketball with Torrance, Morris, Ethan Evans back in the game. Gonzalez. And Laurie is a scramble for the ball in the corner. Knights control. Morris, nice spin move and a basket. Four for Morris. And Climax Fisher within 1. Foul away from the ball. This is on Luis Gonzalez, his second, and that's 5 on Climax Fisher. Tanner Geese back into the game for the Pirates, replacing Ryan Obel. Pirates on the inbound baseline right. Geese in for Tomford. Swing it left side for Geese again. Geese for Nicholas, shot no good. Rebound control by Torrance. Knights with a chance to take their first lead. Midway through the half. Gonzalez in the circle, shoots. Offensive rebound, Torrance. Morris for Torrance, back for Morris. And now Laurie. Quickly for Ethan Evans on the left wing. Round a screen to the top. Morris. Nice dump down low for Gonzalez, who traveled. 6 turnover against Climax Fisher. Jack Everett, 31, back into the game for Crookston as Tomford will sit down. Pirates with Geese, Everett, Winger, Boyk, and Nicholas in the ball game. Leading by 1 with the ball. Boyk with room to drive on the right. Winger with a 3 from the top, off the bracket, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and in. I believe that was Everett. 17-14. And they tried to kick it back and it's picked off. 7th turnover against the Knights. 3 on the way from the left is good by Jack Everett. He's got 6. And a pass too long for Torrance. Thrown away. And then Crookston throws it back away. Short timeout taken by Climax Fisher on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Crookston 20, Climax Fisher 14. Back after this.
Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Climax Fisher getting within a point, but Crookston pulling the lead back to 6 at 20-14. They've led by as many as 7 and have not trailed. Climax Fisher with the basketball. Laurie hands for Morris. Ethan Evans for Torrance, who bobbled it, and Nicholas the takeaway. The 9th turnover against Climax Fisher. Abel, nice job of holding the ball and finding Winger for a basket. 22-14, biggest lead now for Crookston. 3 on the way from Evans, draws air. Winger the rebound. Long pass down low for a wide open Nicholas. 4 for Hunter Nicholas. Pirates by 10 with 6.5 to go till halftime. Pass intended for Solheim underneath, tipped out of bounds. The ball will stay with Climax Fisher. Number 2, Ryan Abel back into the game for the Pirates, along with number 1, Reggie Wingham. Winger and Boyd come out. Knights on the inbound baseline left. Ethan Evans left corner. Spin move, almost forgot the ball. Now through a double team, threw it away. 10th turnover against the Knights. Abel got bumped on the way in. That's team foul 6 on Climax Fisher, not a shooting foul. Cadence Laurie with the foul, that's his 3rd. Pirates on the inbound baseline right. Wingham, nice pass for a wide open Nicholas, who missed the shot. Ethan Evans, hands for Morris. Pass intended for Torrance down low, broken up. And we've got a pushing foul against Crookston. That's on Reggie Wingham, his 1st, and that's 5 on the Pirates. Tomford comes back into the Crookston lineup. And Gabe Wenzel, 22, back into the game for Climax Fisher as the Knights inbound baseline right. Into Gonzalez. Back for Morris to set things up. Wenzel back for Morris. Looking to drive, will shoot from the right corner. That doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Gonzalez in a basket. 4 for Luis Gonzalez. 24-16, Knights down 8, 5:20 to go in the half. Everett for Abel. Now Gies. Tomford bullying his way through the crowd and laying it up and in. 8 for Isaac Tomford. 26-16, Pirates by 10. Ethan Evans left corner, fake the 3, back for Morris. Gonzalez trying to get through a crowd and got fouled. Team foul 6 on Crookston. Jack Everett with the foul, that's his 1st, and that is 6, as I say, on Crookston. So it's going to be the 1-and-1 from here on out on subsequent fouls. As Hunter Nicholas checking back in to replace Tomford. Knights on the inbound, deep for Morris. Left corner, Solheim with a three. That doesn't go. Evers tried to poke the rebound out, but it went right to Abel. Nicholas pulling his way through. Shot no good. Rebound was blocked by Ethan Effitz. Left corner shot by Gabe Wenzel doesn't go. Pirates get the rebound. 4 minutes to go in the half. Crookston by 10. Everett looking to slow it down a little bit. Free throw line extended left jumper, no good. And Everett's the rebound. Left corner, check that, Torrance into the lane for Morris. Now Ethan Evans. Left-hand dribble drive through the crowd and scores. 8 for Ethan Evans. 26-18, Knights trailing as we near the 3-minute mark in the first half. Nicholas had his pocket picked. Fourth turnover against Crookston. Attempted skip pass was kicked. And Crookston will take a timeout. 2:53 to go in the half on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Crookston 26, Climax Fisher 18. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at ChristianMotors.com or ChristianCarsOnline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Joe Lanzella with you from Climax. The Climax Fisher Knights trailing Crookston 26-18 late in the first half. Torrance on the inbound for the Knights. Number 12, Tyler Evans, a 6'1" 8th grader, is in the game for the first time. And Nicholas breaking up a pass intended for Gonzalez, who's back in for Climax Fisher. Tyler Evans, Gonzalez, Torrance, Morris, and Solheim, the 5 on the floor for Climax Fisher. Morris in the lane, nice pass down low. But Solheim was surrounded. The Gonzalez shot no good, and the rebound, Jack Everett. Geese hands for Everett. And a foul called on Torrance. That is his first, but it's the 7th team foul on Climax Fisher. So that'll send Jack Everett to the Agramax free throw line with 2:10 to go in the half. Everett 1 of 2 at the line today. Hits the front end of a 1-on-1. .25 Ethan Evans back into the game for Climax Fisher, replacing his younger brother Tyler. Jack Everett with 7 points off the bench. Second free throw, no good. Ethan Evans the rebound. Knights down by 9. Ethan Everett around a Morris screen. Against the triple team shot, no good. Gonzalez the rebound and a basket. 6 for Luis Gonzalez. 27-20 with a minute 46 to go in the half. Reggie Windham back in the game for Crookston, number 1. Entry pass. Nicholas muscled it away from Gonzalez, but overshot the basket. And the rebound comes to Ethan Evans. Knights looking to cut a 7-point deficit and snap a 6-game losing streak. Entry pass blocked by Nicholas and hit out of bounds. It will stay with Climax Fisher. 51 Isaac Tomford in, Hunter Nicholas out for Crookston. Ethan Evans in for Morris. Around a screen, pick and roll with Gonzalez. And a travel. 11 turnovers against the Knights in the first half. Tyler Evans 12 back into the game. Gonzalez checks out for the Knights. He's across midcourt for Ryan Abel. Abel driving to the basket, hooks it back off for Windham. Left corner three, no. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Gies. And Gies had his shot blocked. Pirates keep control. Three on the way from the left wing by Everett is no good. And the rebound is tipped right to Windham, who'll shovel it for Tomford, who missed but got fouled. Team foul 8 on Climax Fisher. This is on Ethan Evans' first. So Isaac Tomford goes back to the Agramax free throw line to shoot a pair. Hits the first. 9 for Isaac Tomford. He leads the Crookston scoring in the opening half. Free throw number 2 is up and in and out. Tyler Evans the rebound. 28-20. Left corner three by Solheim is off. Rebound Everett. Pirates most likely going to play for the last shot. Windham with 10. Abel driving left of the lane. Long three is up and an air ball by Gies, and that's halftime. There were times when Climax Fisher looked like they were going to get run over, but they're still in this one. At halftime on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it's Crookston 28, Climax Fisher 20. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, we'll return after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Traeger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agramax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agramax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agramax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
Welcome back to Climax. Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime boys high school basketball, and the Crookston Pirates are leading the Climax Fisher Knights 28-20. Crookston jumped off to a 7-0 start. They have not trailed in this game. Climax Fisher came back to make it a 15-14 game, but then the Pirates went off on a 7-0 run, and the lead they led by 10 a couple of stages late in the first half. Their lead now was 8 at 28-20. Leading the way for Crookston is Isaac Tomford with a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, 4 of 6 at the free throw line for 9 points. Jack Everett off the bench with a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, to a 4 at the line for 7. Hunter Nicholas, 2 baskets for 4. Reggie Wingham, 2 baskets for 4. Gavin Winger, a basket for 2. Caden Boyk, a basket for 2. Ryan Abel and Tanner Gies started and did not score. Crookston, 6 of 10 at the foul line, 60%, just 4 turnovers against the Pirates. And Crookston unofficially 18 rebounds, 6 on the offensive side. For Climax Fisher, the Knights, led by junior Ethan Evans with a 3-pointer, 2 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 8. Luis Gonzalez, 3 baskets for 6. Ryan Morris, a basket, 2 of 4 at the line for 4. Branson Solheim, a basket for 2, and that is the Climax Fisher scoring. Cadence Laurie started, has not scored. Tyler Evans, Ty Torrance, and Gabe Wenzel have been in the game for the Knights and have not scored. Climax Fisher, 3 of 6 at the foul line, 50%. The Knights with 11 turnovers, and that's been one of their biggest downfalls in the game. But the Knights also with 22 rebounds, 7 on the offensive side. And it's Crookston in the lead, 28-20 at halftime. And in the JV game earlier, it was Crookston beating Climax Fisher 56-26. We'll come back for the start of the second half when we return to Climax after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit the
Bases, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you guys and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
Welcome back to Climax. Joe Lancello here, boys high school basketball. The Crookston Pirates leading the Climax Fisher Knights by a score of 28-20 as we get ready to start the second 18 minutes. Climax Fisher will have Ryan Morris, Ethan Evans, Luis Gonzalez, Branson Solheim, and Cadence Laurie, their original starting five. As the Knights go from left to right in the second half. Crookston with their original starting five as well. Windjam, Abel, Gies, Tomford, and Nicholas. Morris, nice spin move. Back for Ethan Evans, who drives and is fouled. And Ethan Evans will head to the Agramax free throw line. Foul is on Isaac Tomford. That's his second. First on the Pirates in the second half. Tomford, the first Crookston player to have more than one foul. As Ethan Evans hits the first full. Climax Fisher, Laurie has 3 fouls and Gonzalez 2. Evans with 1 of 2, and Gies the rebound. 7-point Crookston lead. Entry pass, ricocheting off ankles, and the ball goes to Climax Fisher on the 5th Crookston turnover. Pirates pressing in the backcourt. And a steal by Abel. Had to wait for the reinforcements to get back into the front court. Gies for Nicholas around a defender and scores. 6 for Hunter Nicholas. And a foul. Goes against Tanner Gies. That's his first and the second of the Pirates. The official originally signaled 10, but Gavin Winger isn't in the ballgame, so that's a problem. Solheim lost the ball, and here comes Crookston the other way. Layup doesn't go. Morris the rebound. Morris almost had his pocket picked. Laurie jumper, good. Cadence Laurie's first bucket. 30-23, Knights trail. Minute and a half into the second half. Abel slipped as he got into the lane, and it's because he was fouled. Branson Solheim the foul for Climax Fisher, his second and the team's first of the second half. Solheim will come out, and 14 Ty Torrance, a freshman, comes back into the Knights lineup. Abel on the inbound baseline right, three on the way is good. That was Tander Gies who hit that, his first points of the game. And the other way, there's a foul on Ryan Abel. That's his second, and that's now 3 on Crookston in the half. And we're just 2 minutes in. Morris lost the ball and fouled. And Ryan Morris will be heading to the Agrimax free throw line. Ryan Abel committing his third foul and his second in as many seconds. That's 3 on him and 4 on Crookston in the half. Morris 2 of 4 at the Agrimax free throw line, missed the first. 20, Caden Boyk back into the game for Crookston as Abel will have a break. (33-23). Crookston by 10. That's their biggest lead. They've had that a couple of times. Morris made the second. He's got 5 on the game, 1 of 2 on this trip to the line, and it's a 9-point Crookston lead. Boyk for Windjam left wing. Will drive to the basket and score. The freshman, Reggie Windjam, was 6. 35-24, biggest lead now for Crookston. Morris trying to get it down low. The pass off Laurie's hands and off the backboard. And here come the Pirates. And Gies called for a travel as he tried to knife his way through the crowd. 7 turnovers on Crookston. And a little backcourt pressure still from Crookston. Morris trying to avoid the double team and does. Nice pass down low for an open Torrance. Missed the shot. Tomford yanked the rebound away. And might have taken Torrance's arm too if he needed to. The shot by Boyk is an air ball. And here come the Knights the other way with 14:50 to go in the half, down by 11. Morris with a 3, no. Rebound off the hand of Torrance, I believe, and goes out of bounds, no. Last touch by Crookston. And the Pirate players who are making faces, I think, have a case. Torrance on the inbound baseline left. Ethan Evans. Around a screen, spin move, dumping for Gonzalez, trying to fight his way through, and a foul. And Luis Gonzalez is on his way to the Agrimax free throw line. Hunter Nicholas commits the foul for Crookston, his second. That's now 5 team fouls on the Pirates in the first 3.5 minutes of the second half. First free throw try of the night for Gonzalez is good. Makes it a 10-point game as Branson Solheim, 24, back into the game for the Knights. Gonzalez hit them both. He has 8. And the Knights within 9. 3 on the way from Gies. High off the rim, no. Tomford took the rebound right off the back of Cadence Laurie in a foul. Not exactly a silver platter, but still kind of handed to you. And Laurie, to add insult to that, gets called for a foul. His fourth. And 2 on the Knights in the second half. As Isaac Tomford goes to the Agramax free throw line, misses the first. Laurie out, and 22 gave Wenzel into the game for Climax Fisher. Tomford's second free throw good. He's 1 of 2 from the Agramax free throw line here, and 4 of 8 for the game. And Tomford with a total of 10 points. Right corner 3 is up. High off the rim. No. Gonzalez, the offensive rebound. Solheim with a miss. He followed his shot and got the rebound. Morris is called for a charge. First foul on Ryan Morris. That is 3 on Climax Fisher in the half. For Crookston, Isaac Tomford checks out. 31, Jack Everett back into the ball game. And some quick work drying the floor before we resume play with 13:50 to go in regulation. 10-point lead for Crookston, 36-26. They've led throughout. Climax Fisher trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. Everett for Boyk. Geese left wing, entry pass blocked. Geese drives, scores, and a foul. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And a shot from the right corner, good by Tanner Geese. He's got 8, all in the second half. 41-26, biggest lead for Crookston. Solheim almost lost the ball, gives for Gonzalez. Morris into the lane, scores. 7 for Ryan Morris. 41-28, Crookston in front with under 13 minutes to go in regulation. Pull-up jumper by Geese is short and came right to Gonzalez. Morris for Ethan Evitz. Back for Morris. Around the Gonzalez screen. Morris jumper, no. Everett had the rebound, lost it. Trying to wrestle it back. And we've got a held ball. And the arrow favors Crookston. And Crookston will take a short timeout. 12:21 to play on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Crookston 41, Climax Fisher 28. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Pirates have used 2 timeouts. Climax Fisher has used 1. 12:21 to go in the ball game. Crookston has not trailed. They're up 41-28, and the Pirates will have the basketball at midcourt. Tanner Gies across midcourt. Steps back, hands back for Windjam, who's back in the game. Windjam driving and scoring. 8 for Reggie Windjam. 43-28, Pirates back up by 15. Morris driving the left baseline and got sandwiched. And Ryan Morris will go to the Agramax free throw line. Jack Everett with the Crookston foul. That's his second. That's now 6 on the Pirates. So Climax Fisher will get the 1-1 after the next foul for the duration. Ty Torrance in. Gabe Wenzel out for the Knights. Ryan Morris, 4 of 7 at the Agramax free throw line. Make it 5 out of 8 as he sinks 2 here. 43-30. Crookston's lead is 13. Nicholas scores. 8 for Hunter Nicholas. And it's back to a 15-point lead. Morris trying to beat the double team. Long pass found Torrance. And nice job by Windjam to get the steal. Still Windjam. Back for Everett. 3 on the way. Short. Nicholas the offensive rebound. No. Nicholas another offensive rebound, and this time he scores. 10 for Hunter Nicholas. 47-30. Pirates with their biggest lead. Torrance pulls up. The rainbow short. And it comes to Everett. Quick 1-on-2. As Boyk with the ball, he'll shoot and miss. Everett's had the rebound and a foul, and that is team foul 7 on Crookston. That's on Tanner Gies. That's his first. I had him down for one earlier. Well, Crookston will take another timeout. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 10:57 to go in the second half. It's Crookston 47, Climax Fisher 30. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Ethan Evans with the free throw. Front end of a 1-on-1 from the Agramax free throw line missed. And Crookston with a rebound. Gavin Winger back in the game, number 10 for Crookston. Hunter Nicholas. Nice feed down low. Everett missed the shot. Knights not able to hang on the rebound. It will stay with Crookston with 10:34 to play. Abel, Winger, Everett, Boyk, and Nicholas, the 5 on the floor for Crookston. Nicholas, right block, and Winger the rebound. Going flying underneath, and the ball will stay with the Pirates. Everett on the inbound baseline left. Almost ran out of time, but he found an open man in Winger, and Winger is fouled. Patience can be a virtue. Ty Torrance the foul for Climax Fisher, his second and the team's fifth. So senior Gavin Winger to the Agrimax free throw line for the first time this evening. He's got 2 points today, first free throw short. Number 12, Tyler Evans, the 8th grader, comes in to replace Torrance in the Knights lineup. Winger with the second free throw, 1 of 2 from the Agrimax free throw line. 48-30 in favor of Crookston. Gonzalez, high post left. Morris from downtown, no. Boyk rebounds. Caden Boyk. Nicholas top of the key, back for Boyk. Winger for Nicholas. Gonzalez went for the steal, giving Nicholas some room. Missed the shot. Everett had the rebound, but lost it. And Morris comes away with it for Climax Fisher. Morris for Gonzalez. Entry pass intended for Ethan Evans, knocked away. 22, Gabe Wenzel checks into the lineup for the Knights. 51, Isaac Tomford checks in to replace Nicholas for Crookston. Knights off the inbound. Ethan Evans fouled with 9 minutes to play. Isaac Tomford with the foul, that's his third, and 8 now on Crookston. Abel and Tomford now with 3 fouls apiece as Ethan Evans gets the roll and another free throw at the Agrimax free throw line. Ty Torrance checking back in for Climax Fisher. Ethan Evans made them both. He's got 11. 48-32, Crookston in front. Everett for Abel. Around a winger screen. Now Isaac Tomford. Hands for Everett. Tomford looking to post up. Tried to throw it across the lane. The ball went off Solheim and then went out of bounds. It will stay in Crookston's possession with 8:35 to play. Abel on the inbound and a wide open Caden Boyk to score. 11 for Ryan Morris. 50-34, Crookston in front, just over 8 minutes to go. Boyk through the crowd, blocked. Nice block by Laurie, who's back in the game. We got a held ball now, and the arrow favors Climax Fisher. Now we've got discussion between 2 of the 3 officials about whether that was a held ball or not, and that's their story, and they're sticking to it. Evans trying to beat a double team, does, and is called for an offensive foul. 2 on Ethan Evans, that's 6 on Climax Fisher in the half. So their next foul will put Crookston at the free throw line for a 1-on-1. Pirates have led throughout. They're up by 16 now. They've led by as many as 18. Abel for winger. Now Jack Everett between the circles. Tomford hands for Obel. Now Everett, now Winger, now Everett again in a basket. 9 for Jack Everett off the bench. 52-34 Crookston as we near the 7-minute mark in the second half. Morris back for Laurie, and now Ethan Evans driving, scoring. 13 for Ethan Evans. 52-36. Knights trail. They're trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. And Solheim going for the steal. Apparently he never touched it, and they're calling it over and back. The pass was tipped, but not quite possession, is what the official is saying to a Crookston assistant coach who almost fainted onto the stage. Just the 7th Crookston turnover. Ethan Evans, the rainbow 3 high off the rim, no. Gees the rebound, long outlet pass. Broken up by Morris, and broken up again. Morris fouled with 6:12 to play. Caden Boyk with the foul for Crookston. That's his second, and that is now 9 team fouls on the Pirates. So everything after this will be 2 shots for Climax Fisher. Ryan Morris back at the Agramax free throw line. He's 5 of 8 at the stripe this evening. The junior with 11 points. As again, some towel work being done on the floor at the near sideline. Sometimes I think schools need that big kind of circular towel mop that they have in the NBA. Those do the job, I tell you. Comparable to Swiffer. Morris with the first free throw, and the court is still wet. Morris with the first of 2 free throws from the Agramax free throw line. Second free throw on the way is good. He got them both. Morris has made 5 straight from the Agramax free throw line. He has 13 points. And the Knights within 14 at the 6-minute mark. Nicholas back in the game, and a reach-in foul will send Nicholas to the line. That's free throw, or foul rather, number 7 on Climax Fisher. It's on Ty Torrance, his third. Hunter Nicholas to the Agramax free throw line. First time he's been to the stripe today. He's got 10 points. Nicholas, a 6'3" sophomore, very strong kid. First free throw good, 1 more on the way. (53-38) Crookston with under 6 minutes to play. And the second free throw good, Nicholas getting them both. He's got a dozen. And Nicholas batting a pass away, and a Gold Rush layup for Boyk. 56-38. Here's a 3 from the left wing from Ethan Evans. That's no good. Winsham the rebound. Getting a little helter-skelter here. He's able to back up. Hounded by Ethan Evans. Still Gees. Missed the drive. Nicholas the rebound. and is fouled. Foul on the Knights, Ethan Evans. That's his third now. 8th team foul. Hunter Nicholas back at the Agramax free throw line to shoot 2 and make the first. 13 now for Nicholas. 10 for Tomford. 9 for Everett. Nicholas got the bounce on the second. And now a 20-point lead, the biggest of the night, with just over 5 minutes to play. Ball tied up. No, they're going to say Laurie, who had the basketball up. Boyk, entry pass for Tomford, who's back in the game, and a foul. First foul on Gabe Wenzel. That is 9 on the Knights. And Isaac Tomford back at the Agramax free throw line to shoot a bonus. And he hits the first. Tomford now in double figures. Second free throw missed. 59-38 in favor of Crookston. Morris, nice job to work for a shot. 15 for Ryan Morris. Blake driving, hooks it for Tomford, left coffin corner, 3 doesn't go. Ethan Evans the rebound. Morris trying to drive through the crowd, found Gonzalez, who missed the bunny in close. Geese the rebound, shovels it ahead, and Hunter Nicholas will finish. Timeout on the floor. 4:07 to go in the second half on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. It's Crookston 61 and 40 for Climax Fisher. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. Baseline jumper good by Ethan Evans as we return to live action. 15 for the junior. 61-42. Crookston in command. Keys for Caden Boyk. Morris driving, scoring. 17 for Ryan Morris as we near the 3-minute mark. 63-44. Crookston is out-trailed today. Reggie Winjum. Missed, and the Knights will get the rebound, or the inbound. 31, Jack Everett. 51, Isaac Tomford. And 10, Gavin Winger back in the game for the Pirates, joining Winjum and Abel. Evans tried to skip pass across the baseline, but off one of the Pirates out of bounds. It'll stay with Climax Fisher with 2:40 to play. Solheim on the inbound. And a bump foul will send Gabe Wenzel to the line. Foul is on Jack Everett, his third. That's now 10 team fouls on Crookston. Double bonus time, and sophomore Gabe Wenzel will be at the Agramax free throw line to shoot 2, and he makes the first. Climax Fisher about to go to 2-10 on the season. Crookston to 5-7. As Wenzel makes them both. Hobble for Isaac Tomford. Pass knocked away and takeaway by the Knights. Ethan Evans had the ball poked away by Everett. Came to Ty Torrance, who lost the ball. And this will be a foul on Gavin Winger, his first. Double bonus in effect, so freshman Ty Torrance will shoot 2 for the Knights. And a Crookston timeout with 2:10 to go in the ball game. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it's Crookston 63, Climax Fisher 46. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Ziegler Ag Equipment has these new trades, 2 35-foot versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high-flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Ty Torrance at the line to shoot 2, missed the first from the Agramax free throw line. Torrance, a freshman, looking for his first point of the night with 2:10 to go in the second half. Second free throw missed. Tomford had the rebound briefly, lost control, and Gavin Winger picks it back up for Crookston. Hobble hands for Everett. Winger for Tomford. Crookston prepared to just kind of hang on the ball and just play keep away here. Everett for Windjam. Hobble for Everett. Everett hands for Windjam. Minute 15 to play. There's no shot clock, remember, so if you're a fan of this kind of thing, enjoy it because you won't be able to see it next season in Minnesota. Under a minute to play. And a foul with 56.8 to play. Ryan Morris committing the Climax Fisher foul, his third. And Reggie Windjam to shoot the double bonus. As Crookston preparing to clear the Pines. Windjam making the first free throw from the Agramax free throw line, his first free throw try of the game. 41, Michael Deng, a 6-foot sophomore. 23, Omar Petahome, a 5'10 senior, checking in. Number 3, George Whitman, a 5'7 senior, as the second free throw is missed. #21, Rylan Labarski will come in at the next opportunity. Apparently he was going to replace Winjam, who had shot the free throw. Miss underneath. Petahome the rebound. Widman for Winger. Under half a minute to play. Winjam for Winger. Now Petahome as the Pirates play keep away. Winjam will just hold on to it, and this one will belong to Crookston. The Pirates improved to 5-7 on the season as they defeat the Climax Fisher Knights 64-46. We'll speak to Coach Alex Wenzel of Climax Fisher. And we'll also have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our Feature Precision Player of the Game brought to you by RDK Enterprises. All that coming up after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult day care. Get more information by going to halstedlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agramax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agramax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agramax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
Welcome back to Climax. Joe Lancella with you. Final score here tonight. In boys high school basketball, it was Crookston beating Climax Fisher 64-46. The Pirates improved to 5-7 on the year. Climax Fisher now 2-10, and the Knights have lost 7 in a row. Crookston jumped off to a 7-0 start and never trailed. The Knights got close at 15-14 on a basket by Ryan Morris. But that would be it, as Crookston then went off on a 7-0 run. And it was the Pirates leading 28-20 at halftime. Their biggest lead was by 21 at 63-42. And the final was 64-46. Wait a minute. 3, 5, 7. Okay, Crookston with 3 players in double figures, led by Hunter Nicholas, who had 5 baskets, 4 of 4 at the line for 14. Isaac Tomford, a 3, a 2, and 6 of 8 at the foul line for 13. Caden Boyk off the bench with 5 baskets, 0 for 1 at the line for 10. Reggie Windjam, 4 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 9. Tanner Geese, 2 threes, a 2, 0 for 1 at the line for 8. Jack Everett, a 3, a 2, and 2 of 4 at the line for 7. Gavin Winger, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Ryan Abel, George Whitman, Omar Petahome, and Michael Deng all played and did not score for Crookston. Pirates, 14 of 22 at the foul line, 63.6. Now for the Climax Fisher Knights, 2 players in double figures. Ryan Morris with 5 baskets, 7 of 10 at the free throw line for 17 points. Ethan Everett, a 3-pointer, 4 twos, 4 of 7 at the line for 15. Luis Gonzalez, 3 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 8. Cadence Laurie, a basket for 2. Branson Solheim, a basket for 2. Gabe Wenzel, 2 of 2 at the line. Ty Torrance, 0 for 2 at the line, did not score. Tyler Evans played briefly and did not score. Climax Fisher, 15 of 23 at the free throw line. Turnovers plagued the Knights in the first half. They had 11 in the first half, 16 for the game. The Knights with 34 rebounds unofficially, 9 on the offensive side, so the rebounds even, 34 apiece. Climax Fisher, 20 points in the first half, 26 in the second for their total of 46. In the JV game earlier today, it was Crookston over Climax Fisher, 56-26. Climax Fisher now has lost 7 in a row. The game will be played in Fisher. Crookston now 5-7 on the year. They'll be back in action tomorrow night at East Grand Forks. And that is going to do it for us tonight from Climax. Oh, well, no, it won't quite do it. I've got a couple of things to award here yet. Our Energy Player of the Game, first of all, brought to you by Enbridge. Tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Tomorrowison.com. Enbridge. Life takes energy. And our Energy Player of the Game will be Caden Boyk, the junior guard who came off the bench with 10 points and really kind of got things going in the second half for the Pirates. So Caden Boyk, our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. And our Precision Player of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises. Make plans to attend Precision Planning's Winter Conference 23 at the Alara Center in Grand Forks, January 18th and 19th. Hey, that's just a couple of days, that's just a few days away. You'll hear from Precision Planning engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alara Center. Game will go precise 4 for 4 at the free throw line, part of a 14-point night for the 6'3 sophomore, Hunter Nicholas from Crookston, our Precision Player of the Game. Now that'll do it tonight. Thanks very much to Tristan Schwartzbeck running the camera. Thanks to our sponsors. We appreciate your patronage. And thanks to you for watching. I'm Joe Lancello. The final again here tonight. Crookston 64, Climax Fisher 46. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
We'll be right back.